Hey guys, and welcome to a FIFA 20 video. As you can tell by the title, guys, this will be a video about the top 10, or in my opinion, the top 10 pace abusing attackers in the game, to start the game at least for your starter squads. Now, the key to these guys is that they all are over 90 pace, which is obviously what you need in the game to start. I'm not sure how expensive they'll be. I'll try to guess them throughout the video. There's one, maybe two or three that'll be like really expensive. I'm looking at my list here. There's one, maybe two or three that will be really expensive. One for sure. And then in this video, I'll also let you guys know the pros and cons of them and everything like that. I know that a lot of people are doing videos like these. I just haven't seen one for specifically pace abusing guys. I'll do one for shooting. I'll do one for defensive work. I'll also do one for passing, because you don't necessarily need pace if you have great passing and great shooting, things like that. They will come in the days leading up to the web app. Once the web app comes out, we will be doing live trading on there and live SBCs and stuff like that for the road to Team of the Year, the road to glory that I do. So let's go ahead and get into it. The first player that we have on here, number 10 on the list, is a Mr. Inaki Williams. All right, he's a striker, Spanish, from La Liga. He looks insane this year with 80 shot, 94 pace. 79 dribbling is also very good, in 80 physical. If we go into his in-game stats, 87 strength and 86 jumping for a person who is 6'1" is kind of insane, and he'll be really good for that crossing meta. Something that you would want to put on this guy, probably to boost his shooting and his passing, depending on where you want to put it, would be a Deadeye. Puts him up to an 87 striker and 86 center forward as well. So maybe the false 9, if you play that at all, would be good for him. Other than that, maybe not really an architect, because you don't want to boost his passing if you're not going to boost shooting. Marksman actually looks pretty good. Boosts his strength and his jumping up to 96, as well as his agility and his reactions up to 84 and 83 respectively. That actually looks like the play there. If I do pack him, I would want to use him and get him into the team. Now, the good thing about him, 4-star skills, 94 pace, obviously, high shooting without the decent shooting for a gold card, and he's only 82 rated, so I can't see him being above probably 6 or 7K at the beginning of the game. Now, that might be pretty expensive at the beginning of the game, depending on how many coins you have. I think I'd be able to get that relatively easily with all of the SBCs and things like that we will be doing. Cons on him, 2-star weak foot, obviously. That's really the only thing. What else did I write down? He also has really bad passing, so if you're gonna use him, you better pass the ball to him and have him finish the final ball, rather than using him as that that catalyst to pass to him and have to pass to somebody else to get the assist, because he will not get too many assists for you. All right. Next on the list we have Balde Diao. All right. So not all these guys will be strikers, obviously. So I don't think it's Keita Balde. It is Keita Balde Diao. 91 pace, 76 shot, 72 passing, 83 dribbling. This card is a card that I used last year and the year before as a starter, in my starter squad. Some of these players I have used in the past as my starter players on my bench or in my actual team. Now, he's a really good winger, and he has some really good links in the League One, especially with Gelson Martins and now Ben Yedder, who's going to be in the league, who might be a little expensive. Now, Gelson Martins won't be on this list because he doesn't seem like a good card, but Balde Diao is. Good things about him: 4-star weak foot, and skill moves, okay? He's a little short at 5'11", but for a winger who really cares, I'll probably use him as a cam, because you can switch in-game, Other good things about him, obviously, his pace, 92 acceleration, 91 sprint speed. Very good to get away from those pacey right backs and left backs. His dribbling is very good, so he's got 81 agility, 76 reactions. That's really all you need to look at here. Agility, balance, and reactions. You want to boost those up, so something that'll boost up those three. Let me see, is there anything? Artist, 91 agility, 83 balance. I think as long as you do use him as a winger, it will be okay, because engine might be the go-to here. As long as you use him as a winger, it might be okay because he's not going to be one of those guys that's in front of net like with the really quick reactions to need to square pass into the goal or anything like that. He'll be one of the guys that you use to pass in or to shoot from the outside of the box with those time finesses or things like that. So I think probably engine, boost his passing. He goes to 80 crossing, 81 short passing. That's very important. Now his free kick accuracy is in his curve. You don't really need to look at his vision. That doesn't really matter either. Maybe not engine because that boosts his pace and we don't want to do that. Artist might be the play here. Goes up to 87, 85, and 81. And the vision, crossing, and short passing might be the good thing here. Bad things about this card: 2-star. No, not 2-star international reputation. That was dumb. 5'11", like I said, he's a little short, but whatever. His physicality is very, very low, and with 70 stamina, that's going to be somebody that you need to sub off like in the middle of a game. He's going to lose out to the fresh legs that people bring on in the middle of the game, and he's going to lose out to the high stamina right backs and left backs that you have to play against, depending on what side you play him on. Yeah, that is a little disappointing. Another thing is we have 78 finishing and 79 composure. Anything under 80 for those two is not the best in the world, and you don't really want to go with those guys late game. For the first week or two, it might be great. For the first run a weekend league, you might be able to get away with it, but for after that, it's going to be very bad. All right, the next guy we have Leon Bailey, not Leon Goretzka or Leonardo Bonucci. It's going to be Leon Bailey. Now, this is a guy that I have used in the past. He's very, very good for me. The only really bad things about him is his poor passing. As a winger, you need more than 75 passing, and I think, what was that? If we go up here, 72 passing for Balde is not great. But if we look at it, his passing, he has decent crossing, free kick accuracy doesn't matter. Short passing is poor and long passing is poor. So it's not really someone also that you want to go too late in the game with. His shooting is very okay, and his physicality is also very bad. But 87 jumping is pretty huge for a winger. Somebody who will always be on the back post and can get crosses from either side depending on where you use him. Really good things about him. Obviously pace. We have 4-star, 4-star in these skills and weak foot categories, and also agility, balance, and reactions are insane. 86, 84, and 80 on a gold rare card to start the game will be someone that will put you over the top. Right at the beginning of the game, you'll be able to beat those guys who have the defenders with bad reactions or defenders who are a little slow. He'll just beat them to the ball, and he'll be able to get those goals for you that you might need throughout the first few weeks of the game. Now, the one thing about this card right here in particular, he's from a off nation, and he's from a giant league. So that means he might be used in SBCs throughout the first few weeks. Just look on Footbin for that. With all of these guys, you either want to sell them or to use them in your squad, guys. If you sell them or if you pack them and you can't fit into your squad, you don't want to put them on your bench. Then you do want to sell them. That way you get those extra coins because they will be inflated. I'd imagine most of these guys will be over about 4K. But as attackers, attackers and defenders are some of the most important people on your starter squads. You can get into the defense or midfield a little bit later than you can on the attackers and defenders. So these guys are the ones that you want to buy first. I know that they will crash in price a little bit, but it's not something that should be stopping you from going out and getting these players. Next player, a player with very good links besides the league that he's in, unless you want to go with a full league team, is Alex Teixeira. I love this card. 91 pace, 76 shot, 73 passing as a striker. That is basically everything you want besides the low physical. But look at his stamina, guys. 83 stamina. This is somebody that you won't need to sub off in the middle of a game for the first few weeks of the game until people start getting the informed wingbacks like the Lala was this year, like a Trent Alexander-Arnold or something like that. Agility 90, a balance 83, and reactions 82 is huge for a striker, especially a 79 rated one. I could see him being like 1K to start the year. He's pacey, but not too pacey to where everybody will be looking at him. Everybody else will be looking at like the 94, 93 guys. But 91 pace, 76 shot. And if you look at his shooting, he's got good positioning. His finishing is a little low, but look at his composure, guys. 84 composure right there is just massive, guys. It's something that'll help him dribble terrible on the ball for a while, and as you can see, he is a very high-rated cam. But something that I would put on him is probably a Deadeye. Boost that passing and that shot up a little bit. Even if you wanted to go with not that one. Where are we gonna go? There's one that boosts passing, shot, and dribble. Where's that at? Maestro. Look at that, guys. He goes up to 80 shot, 78 passing, and 89 dribbling. And in the 89 dribbling, his agility goes up insane. So he will feel crazy good on the ball, especially to go with his 4-star skills and weak foot there. A couple of low lights on this card. He's only 5'9". For a striker, you're going to probably want to use him at cam. 86 or 85 as a center forward. Even on the wings, he could do very well there, especially with his weak foot. 72 strength and 52 aggression. He's not going to really go and get the ball from those strong midfielders that you'll be going up against. All right, finishing is 77. Not great, but this is a card that I used a lot last year as a substitute in the beginning of the year, and he was insane, and I loved him a lot. Okay, into next. This is the number 6 player on the squad, and we have our first Premier League player. It is going to be Ryan Fraser. Okay, Ryan Fraser is a upgrade this year from what was he, like a 75 last year or something like that. Ryan Fraser, 81 left mid from Scotland and Bournemouth. So he plays in the Premier League. The low lights on this card is he only has 3-star skills, so for a winger, he's not going to be like the best guy to get away from players to help you get away. But you never know, skills might not be that important this year with how they nerf them a little bit so that you can't chain them together like you have been able to in years past. 90 pace, 73 shot. It's a little unfortunate for him, but the things bringing this shot down are 69, 64, and 71. Shot power, volleys, and penalties. Finishing, again, is a little low. Composure is decent, right in that 80 range. His physical is very low, and with 79 stamina, he probably will be one of those guys that you need to take off in the middle of the game. For a winger, passing is decent, but not great. Long passing and 78 short passing is like okay. The really good thing about his passing here is curve. With that curve, you'll be able to play the ball around like the left and right backs down the line or something like that. Whatever you want to do to get the ball to your left and like to your strikers, or you can cross it all the way across field, switch the play to your right wing or wherever you're playing him, the other side of the field. Also, low lights, kind of bad links with the Scotland link there, but at the beginning and in the middle of the game, everybody plays a Premier League anyways. Mostly everybody. I'm going to try not to play just a whole Premier League team this year, but you never know. It depends on what I pack and what I buy. But left mid from Scotland shouldn't be that bad, considering the fact that it is Premier League and he will be like very highly sought after. So yeah, that is number 6 on the list. Second Premier League player in the row will be Christian. Excuse me, Christian Pulisic. Now, obviously, the first thing you see here is terrible shot. Things bringing the shot down are volleys, penalties, and long shots, which you don't really use anyways. Now, one thing that he won't really be good at is putting the ball in the back of the net with the final pass because of his finishing, and his passing is very poor as well. But the reason I put him in here is, 1, I'm American, so he's like, I'm a real big fanboy. 2, agility and balance, guys. This is one thing that you want to look at all year, agility and balance. If we go look at the players like Ronaldo, R9 Ronaldo, okay? His 96 icon card, 91, 85, 95. The stats that are very high on the icon cards, for instance, best as well, okay, are the high ones that they have, like the 90 stats or the high 80 stats. The ones that are low, don't even look at them, because if they have low stats in these areas, free kick accuracy doesn't matter. Long passing doesn't matter really that much. If they have high stats in these areas for attacking players, these are the ones that you want. So acceleration and sprint speed, agility, balance, and reaction. Ball control, dribbling don't really matter that much, but you really want to look at finishing and composure also for attacking players. These are players these are key stats that you want, and look at this. 77 reactions is a little but agility, balance, ball control, and dribbling are all very good. Like I said, ball control and dribbling, but composure is 70, not that great, but not terrible at all. Okay, 4-star in the skills and weak foot. He'll be somebody that will be able to last you probably 2 days in the game. I put him up here at number 5 just because like he's in the Premier League. He'll offer good links. If you get him in a pack, sell him because he'll be 3K. And 3K goes a long way in the beginning of the game, especially with the EAFC. The coins, you know, that we get, they are gone now, so there's no coin boost. So you're gonna want that extra, you know, coin boost for your players. You know, physical and stamina is okay, but not great. Okay, now we go into number 4 on the list, and we go back to the La Liga, and we go to Vinicius Jr., 79 rated left wing. Great things about this: 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot, 93 pace. That's insane. 79 stamina. He'll be right on the borderline of somebody that you need to switch out. This card is not great, but with a Deadeye, so Deadeye boosts shooting and passing, goes up to a 83 rated cam, an 84 rated left wing and right wing. You can see his position, finishing, and shot power go up a little bit there. His agility and balance is just insane for a 79 rated card. His composure is a little low, but you can work around that a little bit as long as you don't have him on the ball too long. And then if we look at the key stats here, short passing goes up to 83, so short passing into the striker or back to the cam will be perfect for you. His vision and crossing don't really matter unless you want to cross into the box to your tall striker. So yeah, that is a very good card. Low lights of this card: it's physical, and really that's it. Maybe his composure as well. But great links, great nation, great league to be in, and obviously a great team with all the people that can be put around him, like Benzema. If we go look at this card, you can put him on the striker role. You can put Vinicius Jr. on the left wing role, and they will be able to shine together. Even though Benzema doesn't have the best pace, I feel like cards like this will be insane. Cards like Firmino as well. All right, if you have those players that can pass into players like Benzema and Firmino, they will be insane as a cam most likely. So yeah, there is that. Next player, this might not be one that you would think of, especially since he is in an off league, a very off league, but this is most likely somebody that I will have on my bench for the first few weeks of the game. Tyson, you know, he's got 85 stamina, so he could start for you if you have a Brazilian team or Brazilian links into your team. It's not very hard to get those links. Very bad things about this are his weak foot right there and his strength 67. So he's not somebody that you want to have like hold up play or anything like that. He is somebody that you're going to want to bring in just to score goals because he has pace like in the middle of a game. Very good things about this card: his composure, 82 composure there, 90 agility, and 83 balance is just insane. And it's somebody, like I said, he's probably going to be like 3K to start the game just because he is that fast pacey Brazilian cam that you can link very well into a player like Teixeira, who we had earlier, and you know, other Brazilians like Vinicius Jr. and whatnot. Okay, into the last 2 players. These players are probably going to be some of the most expensive players on this video. All right, at number 2 we have Irving Lozano. I used him in FIFA 17 before his first inform as my sub. I packed him. I just thought he looked insane, and I used him, and he was great for me. I loved him so much. They kind of downgraded some things on his card this year that I don't think he deserved. His passing and shooting aren't very like amazing. He can start out as a substitute for you, or he can start in your what is he in? Serie A team, you know, to link to those guys. Great things about this card: 4-star. He is a little short at 5'9", but if he's playing in that cam or right wing role, that is somebody that you would want there. Another thing I would put on this guy, I used Deadeye a lot last year. I just think it's such a good Kim style to have that people don't really think about. 80 stamina is something that will carry you throughout the games, that will be able to help you get through those tough games where you have pacey defenders. You have 91 agility and 83 reactions. That is huge for him. And with this, his finishing goes up to 91. Guys, this is somebody that's going to score a lot of goals for you, especially with that pace. 94 pace and 93 sprint speed, or 94 acceleration, 93 sprint speed is going to be something that carries you through the first couple weeks of the game. And lastly, guys, this is going to be the most expensive player on the team, or on the list that I have. We have Ousmane Dembele. Okay, Dembele. Where's he at? There he is. 84 rated. He's most likely going to be 20, 25, 30K at the beginning of the year. But if you can get him, guys, get him in your team. 79 finishing and 82 composure right off the bat is not amazing, but the composure is a little bit higher. Agility and balance is nice. This is going to be somebody that you want to put, not a hawk, what is it, architect? I just had it, I think. Maestro on. Look at that, guys. With a Maestro, he goes up to 83 positioning, 93 shot power, and his long shots go up to 88. He goes up to 92 short passing and 81 long passing. That's insane, especially for a right wing. And he goes up to 94 agility, 83 reactions. Guys, this is someone that you want on your team early game, especially with these two things right here. The upgrade that he got in the 5-star weak foot and the 5-star skills. He got upgraded from 4-star to 5-star skills this year again. So he was in FIFA 18 5-star skills. He went down to 4-star skills last year, and now he's back up to 5. He's just someone that is going to be insane for you. The only thing about his stats that I really do not like is the 69 stamina kappa. 69 stamina, you're going to have to take him out at some point. I don't know when you're going to have to take him out, but you will, and it's going to stink. But maybe you can use him in like the cam role as an 88 rated cam with a Deadeye. He actually, 88.2 there. With an artist, he goes up to an 89 cam, and even a 90 left wing. So this is somebody that you want in your team if you can get him there, guys. 93 pace, obviously, is one of the highest. Actually, I think besides Inaki Williams, it's like the second highest pace in this list, guys. Thank you for watching the video. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like, please leave a comment, subscribe if you have not already. Let me know some players that you're excited to use, and I might make a video on them. I will try to put out a video for those who care in the next few days, and then like every day for the next few days, and then I'll start with the web app whenever that comes out. Yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Like I said, subscribe if you have not already, and let me know some players that you like as well. I will see you guys. Sorry, that was bad. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.